Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, I feel as though I should declare my position right off the bat before we get into the narrative of this particular video. So I have never liked this guy, the main character in this narrative that I'm about to bring you. I have never liked him, and anytime and every time that I do come across a story about this guy, I find even more reasons not to like him. So with that guys, I bring you this. Last time I stepped into a bank for a transaction was in 1985, and this is a Pastor Tunde Bakare saying this. So that's the headline. So again, last time I stepped into a bank for transaction was in 1985, and this is a headline credited to Pastor Tunde Bakare. So now let's now see what this guy has to say for himself this time around. The senior pastor of Latter Rain Ministry, Tunde Bakare, has revealed that the last time he stepped into a bank for any transaction was in 1985. The pastor, who spoke on the topic, a healthy, robust Heavenly Bank account, also disclosed that the other times he stepped into a banking hall would be to sanctify a new branch, recalling how his mother was once told she will have bank accounts abroad. The Lagos-based preacher said banks always come to his home for transactions. Pastor Tunde Bakare said, "I am not showing off, as you would call it. I am only provoking you to charge up yourself. My mother was not a rich woman, but someone once told her that she would have bank accounts abroad, and she laughed. But right now, she has a son that has bank accounts abroad. These things don't really have anything to do with education. If I can run bank accounts without visiting banks, you too can. I don't have two heads, neither does Dangote. Paying your tithes and offering doesn't mean you have a heavenly bank account. If you think I am going to rush into this sermon, you missed it. I am going to go slow. After all, our president is Baba Go Slow, and I am his very good friend. To store up treasure in heaven requires a different approach, holding loosely and sharing freely and giving away heartily treasure for God's kingdom purpose." So this is what this guy has to say, but really the real narrative, the real thing that is of course trying to put across is that he is now that wealthy that rather than go to his bank manager comes to him, and he hints of course as to the source of his wealth when he references your tithes and offering. So this guy now has no other job apart from being a preacher man, and is now boasting about this stupendous wealth. So where is that stupendous wealth that this guy is boasting of coming from? Well, your guess is as good as mine, and we don't really need to stretch our imaginations too far to know what the source of his wealth is. So it's not only now that they are robbing you, they are now robbing your noses in it as well. So this is really what grates on my nerves. So you can now see why I prefixed this video with the preamble that I started off with, that I have never liked this guy, and anytime I come across a story about him, I find even more reasons to dislike him. Conversations in the comment section, the boastful Pastor Tunde Bakare at it again. Remember when he was saying that he was going to be the president of Nigeria because he had a dream, and then when Oshibanjo was having a bit of a problem, he immediately piped up in the papers to start flashing up his name again. So it's that kind of character. So several reasons not to like this guy, and I don't like the tone of his voice, I don't like the content of his speech, I don't like the presentation of his person, and I don't really like the way he goes about his being. You know, I've never met him personally, of course, and of course we all just form loose opinions on our public figures who we have never met and almost likely never will meet. But based on those loose opinions and based on how this guy presents himself in the public, I personally do not like the cut of his jib. Conversations in the comment section, the boastful preacher man, what says you? Come, let's have a chat about what this guy has to say and my response to it in the comment section. Am I going off piste completely? Am I missing the mark, or am I spot on? Whatever your thoughts are, come share them with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you are making of these preacher men and the way they go about their businesses in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.